Just Drinking's back with the Red River Brewing Company and Distilleries Purkapile handcrafted rum.
Yeah, baby.
Now I know what you're thinking, Royer.
Do you?
How much is in a Purkapile and can I carry it? And let me tell you, no you can't because you're just not that strong.
You're close, you're close. I was wondering how many perks are in a pile.
How many perks are in the pile if a pile could perk? You know?
There you go.
You know, that's how I'm feeling about it. Great name, loving it, already fun to say. We've got a huge thank you here I'm going to give real quick because this was actually gifted to us.
It was.
You might be thinking, I've never heard of this rum. You might not have because it's handcrafted out of New Mexico in the mountains over there.
Not old Mexico, but
the new one. The newer version.
Yeah, there you go.
Greatness. Awesome. But Dave the Axeman, thank you so much. Dave,
big shout out, Dave.
Big follower of the show. He's been very involved. Got us this. Actually met these guys, talked to these guys, and hopefully we will be here soon because it sounds like maybe we could do some stuff together if their rum can pass the test. We've never had it. We don't know.
We don't know.
We're going to be breaking into this. Do they hold up to the hype of a craft rum distillery in the United States? We are going to the mountains of New Mexico to see if they know how to make a gosh darn good rum. And trust me, we've drank at least 7 rums. So we are very qualified, to drink this rum. We've had hundreds, thousands of rums.
I can't wait to meet them because I want to ask them. You know what my first question is going to be? How many perks are in the pile?
How many perks are in the pile?
Huh?
Let's get this show on the road. If you guys are new to the show, I'm Robert.
I'm Royer.
And this is Just Drinking, where we drink rum and tell you about it. Make sure that if you like drinking rum, finding new rums, and hanging out with other rum lovers, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and come back each and every week as we're always trying new, fun, crazy rums, as well as we got the live show on Wednesday with all kinds of rum news. Great place to hang out. And we've got the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok, down below there. You can check that out in the description. And we have our rum club that we send rum straight to your doorstep. So if you're looking for some rums around the world to end up at your door, or the chance to meet some distillers such as Purkapile, when we never know, we can line something up, but we get the distilleries to send out rum, meet with us, hang out. It's a great place to hang out and learn about rum. And we have a rumless rum club on there too.
We do.
If you're not in the participating area, check out the Patreon homepage.
Never heard of that one.
But yeah, you can come hang out with all the fun just without the rum. If you're not in the participating area, you can still come hang out with us and we'll have a great time.
So great people.
That being said, thanks for drinking rum with us today. All right, Royer, we're back. We're back. And here on this episode, it's a little different than most episodes. I know far more information than you, okay? Which doesn't normally happen, okay?
Yes, this is true.
So this is pretty great. So first of all, I'm going to milk this a little bit here. Okay. As you know, nothing of this rum.
You do you.
Newbert, okay? Rookie. So this is batch 12, bottle 310, 40%, 80 proof, distilled and bottled at 870 feet. 8,750 feet, in Red River, New Mexico.
Wow.
Okay, so they are all the way up in the mountain there. Okay?
Holy buckets.
I read on the website there, I saw a little glimpse there, it is the 3rd highest point in the world, I believe, is where they're at. You can do your homework on that.
That's where the distillery's at? That's where they're bottling
That's where they're distilling this.
Maybe the distillery's down on the flatlands, right?
No, it's up there.
Then they hike it up there, they truck it up there, and then they bottle it up there.
Maybe they do. I don't know their process. All I know is this is, as says, it's bottled at 8,750 feet up in the mountains of New Mexico in Red River, New Mexico. Okay, Red River. So you can check them out at redriverbrewing.com. You can do some homework and figure that out. But I'm very excited because all the way up there, that does come with a little bit of story on the back.
Well, Robert, please do regale us with a Red River story.
Glenn Calhoun moved his family to Red River in 1960 because he saw something special about this town and those mountains. He believed in a bright future for Red River, and he worked hard to help make that happen. He simply loved Red River and its people. Since then, 4 generations of Calhouns have lived in Red River and continue the work that Glenn started so many years ago. Red River has grown and changed over the years, but some things never change. People still know Red River as a special place. Visitors still fall in love with these mountains and this community. People feel truly alive here. It's this strong sense of respect for the past and belief in the future of Red River that inspired us to create a line of premium craft spirits to celebrate this special little mountain town we call home. We make our spirits by hand from scratch here in Red River using only the best ingredients and clean, cold mountain water. Wow. Each bottle is authentically Red River, whether you've been to Red River once or have lived here 50 years. We hope you recall a fond memory of Red River every time you take a taste.
That is awesome.
Built from home, by home. Family craft distillery.
That.
America's been growing, expanding craft distilleries. This is what it's about. The backbone of the rum distilleries of America. Here we go, baby. New Mexico. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Ready?
Red River. Yes, I like it.
I That's awesome.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Let's check this out. It's beautiful, clear.
Yeah.
Crystal clear.
Looks good. Looks very clear. Very nice.
Oh.
That has a much different scent than I was anticipating.
Yeah.
So it has, this is very different. Now, from what I've gathered, it's very different when you distill at different altitudes across the world. It's a big deal when you change your pressure, your air quality, all that, different areas. So being up in the mountains is going to make it different no matter what. I get this, like, a little bit of, it's funny, it's white, right? But it kind of smells woody. Or is it wood? What am I smelling here?
So actually...
Kind of feels like a char.
There is a little bit of a char there.
What do you got?
It's a very light char, I would say.
Extremely.
But I'm also picking up like a floral note.
Floral, okay.
But I'm not sure. There's a certain sweetness there that's kind of introducing itself as a floral note.
I think it's tree.
You think it's tree?
I'm going to use the verb, that's what you do, noun, public education, I'm so smart, of tree, okay? Which is definitely a term that I've used probably before.
Probably incorrect.
But I think...
I'm just saying.
I feel tree, mountain tree. I'm going to go mountain tree scent. Light mountain tree rum. That's where I'm starting.
Okay.
I haven't tasted it yet.
Yeah, let's give this a whirl here. This is very unique.
Yeah.
This is not burny. This is not dry.
Yeah, I think that's surprising, right? And
this is to me it is. It's not at all what I was expecting. This is a very unique flavor that they have going on here.
If there's one thing I think I'm hitting here, I think the agricultural feel of it in the mouth is true. I do think it comes...
I will go as far to say as there's a rawness to this.
Raw. Ooh, I like raw.
There's a rawness to this.
Yeah, I like that.
That I'm enjoying. This is me right here enjoying this.
I'm going to go charred mountain tree, okay, with cool air in the background because it's not very burny. And I think that has something to do with both the altitude and the mountain water that they're using, as they've talked about on their site, making it a little bit smoother, easier to drink. And I do feel that. It's 40%. It's a white rum. A lot of times you get into that and you're like, ugh, right? It can be very, either tasteless or just have a lot of burn to it. Yeah. This feels a little dry, slightly, not too much, with a good, kind of a white rum with that. I'd give it a char tree, mountain tree flavor with a cool air running through your mouth, which gives it a little bit of a unique flavor to it, which I think would be really fun in cocktails. Like really well used in cocktails.
Incredible cocktail.
I think it'd be a great cocktail maker. Like I do think that would be superb. We are going to take this thing, put it in Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi as a backyard rum mixer, as a lot of people will do with a lot of rum. Now, we know a lot of people want to try this in a daiquiri or a mojito and stuff like that.
Definitely, those are good suggestions right there.
I think this would fit that. I do think it's got a good, if you're looking for that kind of thing in a more advanced cocktail, I think you're going to like that. We're going to put this into the simplest form of what does a little artificial flavoring do? Does it mix? Does it separate? How well does it just pair with that for a quick mix? And on top of that, we'll get into price point and all that good stuff here in just a minute.
All right, Robert.
We got her mixed up?
We do.
All right.
Let's give this a try.
Let's try it out.
It holds the flavor really, really well. It's just got a little bit of sweetness, obviously, from the pop that we put in there. I'm enjoying this.
I think it's pretty well done.
This is a pretty good rum and Coke right here.
Yeah, I think the thing about this that's really nice is it does blend really well. The flavors pair, so it's a great pop mixer, great backyard mixer, easy to use for that. I think it's a very cool story, very unique. More people need to know about this, I feel like.
Absolutely. You know, one of the things that we found through the years of doing this is, yes, this is a very simple cocktail. We just do it for the review show. And one of the reasons
tasty. That sweetness. I'm going to interrupt you. I'm going to interrupt you. The sweetness really brings out the I'm going to call it right now, the smoky mountain tree flavor.
There you go.
Comes out with that sweetness.
There you go.
I like it.
I agree.
Sweet, smoky, charred mountain trees.
Very nice.
I'm going to make a billboard.
You're going to make a billboard for them?
I'm going to put your face on it because you look more mountainy than I do. I feel like you got a good mountain look. Okay.
Yeah, you ought to see me in flannel.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Some suspenders, an axe on your shoulder.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and then just have Purkapile rum. I can see it now.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like it too. Anyhow, what I was going to say is, we do this simple cocktail to see if the rum is going to separate, kind of as a precursor, would it make a good cocktail? Would this make a good cocktail? I'm just going to say, hell yes.
I think it's a top tier cocktail maker. I think if you like making cocktails.
This would make an excellent cocktail.
I think for you at-home bar.
This is very good all on its own.
All you at-home bartenders who are making drinks, trying fun stuff, you're looking for a unique white rum, because a lot of white rum can be similar, right? But we've come across several rums, if you watch the show, that are white rums, that are very unique. And this one kind of stands in its own avenue. I give it the mountain white rum feel here.
Cheers.
It's very much in its own avenue, and we like it.
Yeah, Red River, you did
doing a good job. I think they're doing a great job. Now, fun fact about Red River. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Okay?
Oh, please do.
They actually make other rum.
Secrets.
Okay.
They do make other rums.
Now, if you're not looking for, the clean rum like we have here, that's for cocktails, and you premium rum experiences out there, and you're a fun rum person, because you're hanging out on this side of the bar, right? We love fun rum.
Yes, we
do.
And
they make railroad rum. Okay?
Railroad
It's got a train on it and everything, which, by the way, just makes it cooler, okay? And it comes in lots of flavors. And I don't remember the names of their flavors traditionally, but I'm going to tell you they make a fireball substitute, and I call it hot tamale. Okay.
Oh,
tastes like a hot tamale.
So did you taste this?
I did.
Okay.
Dave the Axeman let me have a little sample of each of those,
Dave.
but he didn't want you to have any, so we kept those away from you. Okay. Had a pineapple rum, which I think is another great mixer in there too. It's a white rum, pineapple flavor, right?
Okay.
And then I don't remember the others because I was drinking, so. There was at least one more.
At least one more.
At least one more, which I'm sure Dave the Axeman will tell us in the comments below at some point here. But I am super, super grateful for this experience because I think it's really great.
Thank you very, very much.
And that brings us to one more point.
Okay.
How much this bottle costs, Royer? How much do you think this experience costs?
I'm going to tell you right now. I've got
from the mountains.
From the mountains
of New Mexico. 8,750 feet. In the air.
Yep.
With river water, Red River water.
Oh,
okay?
Yeah. Well, it's the crystal clear.
Free range. Free range water, okay? None of that confined stuff, okay? And raised in captivity, okay? Free range mountain
River,
water.
if you ever watch this and talk with us, we will explain that.
We will explain why it's free range water, which is the best story. But there's another people up in mountains in Oregon doing something too. So
anyhow,
but it's free range water.
Yes.
How much do you think it costs?
I do have a price point in mind that came to mind on this specific bottle right here.
Love it.
I'm thinking that this is a $75 bottle of rum right there.
$75 bottle of rum.
Seriously, because this has such a unique flavor. It's just, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, I think it's a good white rum. I think we've had other white rums that have fallen into higher price points because white rum is becoming, over the last year or two here, we've seen a significant spike in people making unique white rums that come with more than just the bland rum flavor.
Yes, so and that right there, this is not...
It's a great fit.
This is not your typical white rum
Very good, very smooth, very easy.
Very good white rum.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Royer, you're not even close. You're not even in the same hemisphere, okay? Because you can pick up almost 2 of these for that price because this comes in at a nice $40 price point.
No kidding.
Yeah, $40. Falls in the $30 to $40 price point, which we think is the best value rums. If you're buying rum between $30 and $40, there's a ton of value, ton of uniqueness. This is why. It falls right into the category. This is why we tell people that, because we find rums like this, or Dave finds rum like this, and then he sends it to us. Thanks, Dave. We appreciate you. It makes us look cool. Yay, we're on camera. But essentially, it's very cool to see it fall into that because I think it's a great value, great experience. You're going to have a ton of fun with it.
Great job. This is fantastic. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've had
Red River,
a lot of stuff.
Putting this out there.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped about it. This is going to go into the back of the bar. Probably won't last that long, but the bottle will stay.
Probably not. I do want to try a mojito out of this.
Yeah, mojito. I'm gonna make a daiquiri.
Yep.
So
we're gonna do that. We probably won't record that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Go team.
Go team.
Yeah, missed. Look at that. Come on, just all you gotta do. You're so close.
Damn it. There we go.
You're so good at that. That is the Red River Brewing Company and Distillery Purkapile handcrafted rum. Make sure you guys check your local liquor stores. Look them up online. Go to redriverbrewing.com. Find where you can get it. Don't let us be the ones telling you what to do with your lives. Try it for yourself and let us know in the comments what you think of it today.
Do it. Do it today.
If you guys like what we did and you think Royer needs to be the face of some Paul Bunyan-y mountain type rum, make sure you hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up as we will start a petition together to build this out and make sure this happens. We would love to have you participate every week in the live show on Wednesday, and those links down below to the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok, and that rum club. We got limited spots available. We'd love to have you in the rum club and participate. It's a ton of fun, and if you're not in a participating area in the US, you can still join the Rumless Rum Club, which is a ton of fun. We would love to have you there as well. Get to still meet distillers, learn, hang out with everybody for the price of a Starbucks cup of coffee a month. You can come hang out with us. So we would love to have you there. And with that being said, Royer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. And no rums or lumberjacks were harmed in the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.
Wow.